Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's me. Good morning. Hey, I just wanted to give you guys another quick hack. So a lot of you guys know I am certified in functional / holistic nutrition. And I want to give you guys another tip for if you guys are stuck and you cannot lose weight, especially during the Christmas holiday. Everywhere you turn, there are chocolate turtles and there's, those snowballs that are amazing, and just Christmas cookies and candy and going dinner to dinner to dinner. It really starts out with Thanksgiving, right? So a lot of times people, they report that they gain 5 to 10 pounds during the months of November and December, which is actually quite a bit. But we excuse our eating habits during those 2 months. Of course, I've been guilty of that as well in my past. And so no judgment, but I want to give you guys a hack to help you. Okay. So yesterday, we talked about another hack as far as from the glucose goddess, about if you're going to go out to a restaurant, if you're going to eat at home, always have a vegetable first. The fiber in it slows down the insulin response, and it's all about insulin. The more and more research that we find, cancer is a huge part. It comes with the insulin resistance, any sickness and disease, because it's inflammation. And then you get that insulin stored up in your body, and it's super hard to lose weight. Excuse me. And so I want to give you another hack. This one is called berberine. Okay, berberine. So berberine. I get mine off of Amazon. There is a couple different ones that I use. This one, if you're just starting out, might be a good choice. This one's called berberine with Ceylon cinnamon. So, and it is by Prime MD. This one has Ceylon cinnamon in it and vitamin D3 and magnesium. This is a really good option too, but it only has like 200 milligrams of berberine. So what I recommend is you guys get both if you guys want to really tackle this, because if you guys are having a hard time sleeping, if you guys are having a hard time losing weight, if you guys wake up in the middle of the night, you have high cortisol levels. Trust me, been there, done that. And no matter what you do, you can't lose weight. So get your thyroid checked, number one. And then in functional medicine, people with thyroid issues as well, they really recommend berberine too. So if you have that stubborn insulin resistance where it's like you're thicker around the middle, your gut, especially as we age, if you have a hard time sleeping at night, if you are just restless, if you're just lacking energy, most likely you have insulin resistance. A study came out, and Dr. Mark Hyman, who is I'm very fond of his work, he said about 80% of Americans have insulin resistance. That's a huge, huge statistic. So one of the things to knock those cortisol levels down is berberine. So an average dose is about 1,500 milligrams a day. And so I would recommend, I have 1,000 milligrams as mine. So what I do is I take this one in the morning. It's 1,000. And then I take this one also. And that one has 200 milligrams of berberine, but it also has magnesium, vitamin D3, has all kinds of Ceylon cinnamon, which reduces inflammation. And it gets me, I take 2 of these, so it gives me about 1,400 milligrams. And so I would highly recommend it. What you're going to find is going to help break down the cortisol in your body. It's going to help with your blood sugars. It's going to regulate them. The thing is if you take too much, it can lower your blood pressure. So you got to be a little bit careful. But 1,000 milligrams a day is nothing to worry about, especially with thyroid issues. And then you just consistently take it. And the lower the carb, the better, if you can manage that. But always the other hack again is to do a vegetable. Then you do your high fat. Then you do your, your vegetable, then your protein, then your high fat, then your carb. For instance, 2 eggs, avocado, toast. Let's just give you that as an example. So I would have, in that circumstance, an avocado, which is my high fat, and, I think they call it a fruit, but I call it a vegetable, whatever. So I'd have my avocado, then I'd have my 2 eggs, then I'd have my piece of toast, okay? So you always want to have your vegetable to fill you up first with the fiber. It's going to slow everything down. And so it really slows down cancer too, because cancer can't stand that. So you want an alkaline environment. You want no acidic environment. So by doing these things with insulin, it really, really helps everything, okay? So once again, if you have that stubborn weight and you can't get it off, of course, all the other foods that we're doing right now doesn't help, right? But if you want a hack that really does help, do the fiber, like I mentioned, with the vegetable first, the glucose goddess, look her up on Instagram. And then the other one is berberine. So that's another hack. So I just wanted to share that little tip with you guys, because when I find these things, I get so excited. And especially too, if people have thyroid issues, any functional holistic practitioner normally recommends berberine. If you have type 2 diabetes and you're on diabetes medicine, then I would caution you not to take it. You need to talk to your doctor first, okay? But if you're on nothing and it's just 5 or 10 pounds and you're like, I cannot get this off, trust me, this is gonna help. So remember that at the end of the day, low carb, high fat. And I'm not a huge fan of tons and tons of meat or chicken. I'm a huge fan of lots and lots of vegetables, wild Alaskan salmon, grass-fed beef a couple times a week, a lot of nuts and seeds, lots of avocados, lots of coconut oil, MCT oil in your coffee. And you do it in order, right? Okay, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.